Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, trashkin all, good evening and welcome to another session of Trash Tier Gaming. I'm your humble host, Raspa Trashbear. And today, we have the first installment of the poll game, Jalopy, a road trip sim and car repair sim. So, let's get right into it. Now, I've taken the liberty of getting the tutorial out of the way. Now, there are easier ways of playing Jalopy. You can, for instance, turn off traffic, just have it you and the road. You can take Unc along for advice and occasional bits of money. And you have a workshop full to the brim with goods. Now, we're going to be making plenty of use of that. I got the tutorial out of the way. We're not going to be taking Unc along. We are on our onesies for this. As you see, we got a trunk full of goods. Now, what we're mostly going to be dealing with, which reminds me, carburetor. We have a car full of parts. Now, all of them have a condition. The battery, the stock water tank, and the stock fuel tank, and the ignition coils tend to take the least collected damage. We have tires, which come in hard, soft, and medium compounds, and various types, with various tractions for on-road, off-road. Now, I did buy an upgrade, and we do start with 100 cash. However, we're going to go right ahead and throw that into the dirt. We're going to go ahead, take the mud guards I used to toss out the 25 rate that I got there right out the window. Grab some spare oil. We're going to be running... Yeah, you got to mix your own. So you have free options. Lean, which will run the car faster, but wear it faster as well. Optimal, which splits the difference. And rich, which results in a slower car, but more importantly, slower wear, which early game can be real helpful. Alright, let's plan the route. So every time you start, get a little preview of what's on the road and the conditions, as well as the distance. This is short and has a mystery. Now, mysteries can result in any number of things. It could be burnt out cars by the road, junkyards, who knows? There's a lot of random in this game. Like, you start with the capacity for a fair few items. Like, the big thing is to save up a bit. And of course, if we do goof hard, we can always return home. But you need a little something in your wallet, and right now we got a whole $8, so hopefully we find something we can turn a profit with. I don't need you. I don't need you, care book. Alright. Lights. Let's hit it. Now you can find goods and items to trade. The open road. I've missed it. But yeah, a lot of creators avoid Jalopy because there's a lot of big empty roadsides. Just you and your thoughts. And I thought that the Trashkin Elite specifically would go for Silent Hill. Or possibly Skyrim for the funnies. Well, it shows you what I know. Like, I'm gonna do every game on that list for the poll eventually. But I only have so much time. And I underestimated how much the Trashkin enjoy comfy vibes. So here we are. But yeah, like things like leaving your lamps on. running red lights, etc. will affect the game a bit. Like, if you drive real hazardously and blow off stoplights, they'll charge you at the toll booth. Alright. Don't know why it was a 2-lane in that case. Yeah, you got a lot of little roadside attractions. Well, statues anyway. I think we're supposed to be driving through what was East and West Germany. Yeah, I started headed for Berlin. It's right after the wall came down. Let's see what we got for tunes. Not bad. Ooh, that looks like something in the distance. Ah. I was mistaken. Yep. Must admit, this is the first time I played this game with reflections on. Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully the question mark's a junkyard this time. Not bad tunes, though. Yeah, also the stock engine. The stock engine in particular is terrible at climbing. Especially if you're running a rich mixture. Just go around, buddy. There you go. Yeah, we're stuck in a Leica, and this is our life now. At least on the hillside. I mean, we do get a horn. That's nice. Yeah, until we find some parts and save up some monies, this is our life. Just a puttering along up the hills. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is an indicator we have taken damage. Well, we do have a repair kit on us. I'm not sure how much good it's gonna do. I'm hoping we got enough durability on this thing to get us to the question mark at least. The question mark might render us some goods worthwhile. Or possibly nothing. But at this point, quite literally anything is better than the engine we have. Or the air filter. Or the ignition coils. Oh hey. This be it? Scrovats. 10 meters. Perfect. Oh, I don't know how it's gonna go. Ooh, and a busted car. The trash gods provide, Trashkin. Alright, let's see what we got. For you see. Alright, first order of business. Turn that off. Park there. Kill that. You see, Trashkin. The racks occasionally have something worth a while in them. Gotta make sure to check everywhere. Ooh. That's a big box. Alright, first order of business. Alright, let's see how we doing for fuel. Whoop. Yep. Rich oil, make sure. Yeah, that damn. I'll just discard that. Yeah, before I do that, I should see if there's anything else worthwhile here. Oh, spare tire on top of. One, two, two. Oh, let's try our luck. Ah, ignition coil. Tiny amount of fuel to induce. Well, that seems like a decent get. Just swap A for B here. Well, not the greatest find known to man. Call correctly. Oh, green. Oh boy. There we go. Tube carburetor for our troubles. Let's just put the stock air filter back in. Just oh, we're out of space, so somebody's still out there laying on the horn real hard, but so every section's got a little bit of a puzzle for these scrap yards. Now, sometimes scrap yards are very generous. Sometimes they're just a distraction. But there is almost always something worthwhile. Now, every now and again you get lucky. And of course, there's base engine, base fuel tank, and it's almost always missing something. In this case, it's missing a battery, so you take the battery out, you throw it in, give it a pull, and there you go. Now, if you don't get lucky on your pull, we do just have a straight-up stock engine and carburetor available to us there. So let's see what we pulled this time, Trashkin. Trash gods continue to be kind. So we got a new carburetor. Empty shelf. Pipe carburetor. In bad shape. Carbolite, durability, high durability, but low to do. And it pays to check these. Every now and again there's something there. Very, very rarely. Hell's bells. At the very least, though, we do have it. Let's say that carburetor. Barrel carbolite. See what we got going on with these. Compare and contrast. The carburetor. Tube. Alright, -2. We got no space for them, I don't think. Now without making some sacrifices. Alright, well. Let's tune up the carburetor. Tune up the air filter. And, oh, the engine's fine then. Alright. Wait, lean oil mixture. How did that happen? Heck. Could have sworn. Oh well. Yep, that's all the goods worth having. Alright. Lamps. And... back to the road, baby. Alright. And away we go. We've come up with a single box of goods for our trouble. And a handful of upgrades. Alas, we still have a stock engine, so our climbing power is reduced to a mighty 20 kilometers per hour. We're going to be spending a whole lot of time on the hills of Berlin. I'd say more time than we care to. Simple joys of road trips. As I understand it, there is an achievement for making it all the way to the end of the game and back in a single session, which I have yet to attempt. Like, occasionally I'll max out a car and think about it. Ooh, that's a rough day at the office. Wow. You might not think that boxes would pop up here, but they can and will, so keep your eyes open. Every box is a potential profit. Certain items like medicine, occasionally textiles, wine, booze, vary wildly in what they're worth. It's going to be a hard start, but I think we'll get there eventually. Going to be a lot of leaning on the old home fort. Oh, incidentally, pro tip, Trashkin. If you're playing, and this is very important, the prices of things where you are not set until you've chosen a route for the day. So, at the starting garage, a lot of things will read as saleable for 0. Which just means you haven't picked a route for that day. You can head home as many times as you like and exploit the resources there as heavily or as lightly as you care to. Me, I'm leaning heavy because, again, we have a whole 8 marks to our name. Now, I've resorted to a lot of chicanery in the past to make some marks. One of the primary things I resort to is selling spare tires. It's not fast, it's not efficient, but it will put some marks in our pocket. Marks we're gonna need. Suppose I should do a little tour of Berlin while we're there. But it's pretty much how most of the towns go. Occasionally you'll crash the car, it'll get stuck in a weird place, and you'll have to head home and just try again, because that's just bad luck. Anyway, every town has a parts shop for the Leica, a convenience store, where you can sell most items, and an inn for the night. The inn will cost you about 20 bucks, depending. What kind of goods are at the gas station, the convenience store, are up for grabs. It depends. Oof, another crash. Oof. Well, that would explain folks laying on the horn, wouldn't it? Early game, it's kind of hard to keep your good parts in tune. is you don't really have the storage space. Later on, there's storage upgrades. There's a digital dash upgrade. Uh, Larger tanks, more durable tanks. Ooh, or second box trash can. Now, boxes come in a wide array of sizes and shapes, but almost all of them come in one of two, or they all come in one of two forms. Cardboard. Alright, medicine worth 9. Okay, we're probably gonna hoard that medicine for the time being. And wood boxes, you need a crowbar. Now, later on you can pick up an upgraded toolkit. Right now, we're stuck working with the gas station bit, so wooden boxes are going to take up a whole lot of space for a long while. But yeah, basically you can stop at the place, pick up a crowbar that costs 20 marks, use it to open the box at no real penalty. Oh boy. Our first crash on our side of the road. What do you know? I think that's the most traffic on our side we've seen. Well, that's what, five? 5 crashes on the road so far? Woof. Now again, if you're making for the border, it is important to pay attention to the lights. So you're headed through? You don't obey the signals? They will fine you from time to time. Ah, there we are. That's exactly what we're looking for. The Adder Shop. They got the gas pump over there. There we go. You know, I completely forgot to turn the radio back on. But every Adder Shop is guaranteed to have at least one crowbar. $25% off, 25% off. 14. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, textiles are almost always cheap here. Got practically no boost. So, ooh, yeah, that's a rich man's game right there. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna do the hard way. There's no telling what's in here. Coffee beans. A value of 0. Ugh. Well, I guess I'm stuck to my usual trick kind of selling whatever's not nailed down in my car. Just sell the tires. That's over 50. That's not bad. That's a start, certainly. Yeah, we'll wait for the medicine to be worth something, as well as the beans. I think the beans are probably going to go into storage, though. We fortunately do also have this full container of gas, which, weirdly enough, they will take. And of course, to check out, you need your wallet. Well, we've gone from 8 to 68. That's something. We definitely don't have the goods to make it in run at the game. Oh, but yeah, there's also the tire rack, and they're usually mismatched. You gotta be real patient to get a hold of a full set of off-roads, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, like, the general costs are fixed for most of those goods. But the traded items, those are always up for grab. And you can grab one of these bins here and stack items in it if you need to move a lot of stuff fast-ish. Well, back to the car. We're gonna take that hard-earned dosh. And see if we can find the Leica accessory shop, because we got no business over at the hotel. We're not continuing on this time, I don't think. We're gonna see what we can get for the goods we have on hand. Ah, there's the Leica shop. Yeah, we'll see if we can get a hold of anything worth a while. I don't advise picking up fresh parts immediately. In a weird twist, though. A very strange one. The Leica shop does not require anything from you. You place your order, and it is magically deducted from your catalog, or from your wallet. So one of the downsides is, as terms of space to value ratio. Oh, the replacement door. The much lauded replacement door, because they have one that's miscolored, you might note. The bull bar. Oh, I advise not crashing overall. But, yeah, every part comes in the variety of stock, green, brown, red, chrome, HSK, and carbolite. Each of them have different advantages, like, if I remember correctly, brown come with extra, chrome and carbolite come with extra durability. HSK exceeds most parameters. Each has something good about them. The only notable exception to them doing different stuff, the batteries all do the same thing. You just buy these if you wanted to match the color scheme. But, yeah, each of them, the higher performance is at the bottom. So the squash, ramshackle, naked, versus the chubby, portly, and stout. The stout are great if you can afford them. But, yeah, if you're not sure how to spend your money here, go right ahead, take a minute, and consult the parts guides. No shame in it. But, right now we're scavenging. Well, we didn't make a whole lot of money, but we did make it all the way to Berlin, Trashkin, so we're gonna try again and see how we do. We can keep the stance number going. Alright, so I usually like to do one run in for maintenance. However long it takes me to get set, just, you know, drop the tires. 2 of freeze, not bad. But we got infinite tires, so why not? Change the tires. Grab yourself the car jack. Pull it up. And loosen the bolts. Yeah, damn. Do the same thing again. In reverse. Just cinch them on down. There you go. Drop the lift, do the same thing again. Yeah, damn. There we go. Come on, get. There we go. Like, so much of this game is maintenance. So very much. Gotta take care of the Leica, or it won't take care of you. Alright. It won't let you drop the car if one's not on. Just not tighten down. It won't let you brake yourself. Alright. One, two, and then I'll just hang on to that. Up. Well, you guys are doing rich mixture again, though how I ended up with lean mixture in the tank is beyond me. There we go. Alright. We'll just toss those. Since we have this infinite pile of stock parts, in theory. No durability damage on the ignition coil. Some damage on the green tube. Well, that's a shame. It's, sure the old reservoir is topped off there. Having a deeper reservoir is nice, but not entirely necessary. Alright, let's grab that repair kit. Make sure we keep that single upgrade part in tune. You've got about 3, maybe 4 uses of a repair tool before it decides to go kablooey. I've never actually taken damage to a fuel tank, but I suppose it's theoretically possible. Alright. Let's hop in. Grab the guidebook and choose a destination. See if we get lucky on price. Alright. We got with and without. I'm gonna choose the rainy day, because I haven't seen that in a minute. Alright. There is a whole storyline with Unk and why he's traveling, but, 2, 8. Yeah, we're gonna game the system a bit. We're gonna see if we can get a decent sell price for these meds. Just gonna grab these 2 spares. Throw those in the trunk real quick. Later on, you can carry 4 spares with the rack upgrade, but that's gonna be a minute. Now, it's 1 for lean, 2 for optimal, and free for rich. Of course, you can also add oil directly to the tank if you want to affect that mixture. You can always go up a step. You can't really go back down a step though. All right, let's see if we get lucky this time. All right, we got potholes. Let's go route 2. Let's see if we get lucky this time. Sell value of 10, sell value of 0. Well, let's head out. Maybe we'll get lucky along the way. But yeah, nothing is worth anything on the way out the door. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing a lot of this roadside on our way to Dresden. Oh yeah, Dresden, not Berlin. Huh. Go figure. Let's turn on the radio and hope for some boxes. Ah, yes, the tunnels. If I recall correctly, at X distance from home, boxes don't appear. But I never looked into the mechanics, Trashkin. And eventually I stopped trying the doors of the tunnels, too. I know there's secrets buried somewhere in this game, Trashkin. I just don't know where to look. Alright, I got a full tank of gas, 280 miles to Dresden. An open road so far. If any luck, a few spare sundry goods along the way. Oh, man. Another car wreck. Incidentally, there's no jump in this game, so I can't just hop the guardrail, you know? This dude's steering's a little out of whack. Fair enough, though. I know, because occasionally I've spotted a box on the other side of the road and gone, why can't I get? Oh. I'm not sure how to get around this one. The heck, man? Well, I guess I gotta try. Yeah. This is not how you address this problem, but you work with the tools you got, Trashkin. Yeah, I'm starting to see I'm definitely investing in that bull bar when I get a chance, if this is how the game's gonna go from now on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I clipped through. Oh, can't walk that. Oh, we're good and stuck. Alright. Well, that's fail number 2, Trashkin. Back home. We don't have powerful enough an engine to get us past that. Go figure. Have you taken any actual damage from that? Not even. Huh. How about that? Alright, well. Let's thin out that oil some. Alright, switching over to optimal. Alright. Shut that. Alright, well. Sometimes the game breaks your way, sometimes the game breaks you. Alright, 20, 120. Yeah, I'm feeling 420. Alright. Of course, you can also store other goods. Alright, since we made an honest start, you might be wondering about that box I took out earlier. Oh, well, the box... Car part boxes vanish. Okay, well that works out because that had the mud flaps in it. Spending all the sundry goods I had available. 20 and 1.1. Okay, it's a good time for us. Alright, we're going to make a little bit of profit today. Alright. Okay, and for truly desperate times when I'm desperately trying to raise some money for upgrades, I will just steal the outer state or the outer shop car jack up the car, pull 2 tires, sell them, and then return home because they'll lock the gate whenever you pick up something. They won't let you just walk out with it. Apparently got real wacky back in the day. Storekeeper would chase around. Then they patched it out. Gonna be seeing a lot of you, Tunnel. Gonna be seeing a whole lot of you. It takes a while to get enough goods together to make an in-run at the game solo. Unk is indispensable if it's your first time through. Though, he does complain if you play the music too loud or roll the window down at the wrong time. It's also the only story this game gets. Whoop. There we go. Yeah. Alright, enough about open road. Hopefully this time without an obstructing crash. We've been real lucky with that so far. Right up until I clipped over a car. Mostly I'm just trying to, aha! Stay aware in case of box. Alright. Additional box. I have the space for it. Alright. I guess I'll take out the car jack then. Oh. Space for it all the entire time. Heck. Such a weird game of Tetris. Alright, away we go. It's a scant 400 meters there. Give or take. Got some more random goods. Who knows what else we'll find on the way there. Not a scrapyard. Unfortunately, that's what question marks mostly mean. But maybe a wreck if we're lucky. Scrapyards can be lifesavers early game. You're usually not going to find Leica upgrade parts. We are going to find upgrade basic engines. Or at the very least some stock parts. Occasionally a decal.
Radio Berlin International mit dem Programm in deutscher Sprache.
Oh hey, speaking of wrecks. Alright, let's slide in. You don't always get upgrades off these, but sometimes. Yep. Let's see what we turn up. Alright, no wheel to speak up there. No wheels there. Well, why not? First decal. Bucket. Worth de nada. Well, let's see if the bonnet's got any surprises for us. Ooh, a carbolite. Well, stout fuel tank, baby. Yep. That ours now. Good day to you too. I tell you, these Eastern European drivers. Alright. Let's yank that. Make sure it's in good repair. Yeah, 404. Oop. Don't drop that. Might need that later. How many gallons was in you? 9 liters of fuel. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately you... No oil mix. The oil mix didn't stick. Oh, brother. That might be problems. Yep. Up. There we go. Alright, we'll just put that in the trunk for later. That. Make for dang certain we got everything. Yep, that's everything. Though I'm going to show you a cool little trick I learned back in the day. Hold on. No, it can be done, because I've done it before. A little something I like to call juggle driving. When you got very little storage space. There you go. If you're just willing to drive half blind with an engine, which I've done before, you can get away with a little extra carry capacity, Trashkin. Well, we got a very big upgrade to our fuel already. Which I guess means we can sell off our gas tank when we get to the shop. Buy a little oil and correct that oil mixture. Yeah, not a bad start for the first hour. We got a few options. We can make a little bit of money. We've gotten real lucky on wrecked cars, though. Like, usually, I start seeing them way later into the game. There we go. Aha! Can't escape me, box. Okay, what we got here? Textiles, worth 0.6. Well, 0.6 is something. I got no space for both. Now without giving my tank. Well, I guess we'll leave the half-empty box there. Nope. Like, the longer the course, the better your chance of finding stuff. But also the better the chance of something going wrong. It's the old high wire routine. A very good chance I'll have to call it after this trip. Like, there was supposed to be a gas station along this route, wasn't there? Did I imagine that, Trashkin? Oh boy, howdy. If traffic can create these variety of problems this early, I don't want to see what it looks like in Hungary. There's some real iffy mountains in this game, I tell you what. I don't care if the car blows up on me. Ugh, even more. Even more. Alright, yoink and yoink. Oh, this is about to get real hazardous. There we go. You might ask, why don't we put it in the back seat? Because that's where a duffel goes. They've thought of everything, Trashkin. There is no imperfection in this game. Ah, yes, the station at last. You can sell off all these goods. You gotta pay attention on these off-roads. Occasionally they like to hide boxes in the caution sections. I don't care if I have to walk this stuff in. I'm making a sale today, Trashkin. Go, yellow go, fast stripes, don't fail me now. You know, this is the first time I've seen a tank on this turnoff. Rather, the first time. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, we gotta upgrade this engine, Trashkin. Alright. Wait. Okay. There we go. Alright, Trashkin, we made it! Alright, let's go get set up. Alright, first order of business. Ooh, 35 bucks. Yeah, I'm aware I can throw it. Seems like business ain't great here. Alright, box number 1. Ah, yes! It's worth 24. Alright. And some more textiles. That's terrific. We have just made this run entirely worthwhile, Trashkin. Oh, that's very good luck. I am most pleased with that. Alright, we got another box to go. Alright, let's get everything out there. Believe it or not, one's a decent price for coffee. Though I think the opposite was true in Germany at the time. I think that's when they came up with Vietnamese coffee? Maybe? It might be the 60s or 70s, so I might be off by a decade. Alright. Oh, and we're down a tire. Oof. I think we still got our jack. Alright, let's pry you out. Pop you in. We got no oil mixture, but that's fine. Oh, okay. Just, yeah, that'll work. Alright. Just, There we go. That's filled up. Let's see here. Yep, that's fine. All right. Let's see. While I'm doing that. Well, we may as well repair while we're at it. All right, that tube's definitely important. Oh, I repaired the stock air filter, but not the. Ugh. The stock air filter didn't need any attention. Hmm. Ooh, 50% off. Tobacco can also raise in price and surprise you. We got no maintenance kits. So maximum of 1 use before depleted. Car must be jacked up and wheel must be loose in order to use. Well, we don't want to go too crazy. Let's just borrow that jack there. I'll be right back with it. Can't believe I forgot stock parks don't get used in sales. There we go. Like, oh no, did I bump it off the stand? Is the game over? Alright. I'll just sell all of this. Just put that over there for you. You got a dumpster, right? You must know where the scrapyard's hidden. Yeah? Good day. Who knows if I'm gonna make it with that? Alright, last bit of to do. Alright, now we just gotta crowbar this dance number. And smokes. Not worth much, but hey, we'll add it to the pile. 301 go. Woo! Well, may as well sell the spare tire while I'm at it. Unfortunately, we have no repair available for because I goofed up badly. Oh, you're out of cash? Okay. Well, we're up 360 trashkin. That's a very profitable trip. Alright. It's lean. Optimal. It only takes 2 for even 30? Oh boy. Okay. I learned a thing. It's more efficient to add fuel to the tank. Go to figure. I'm still learning. Well, hopefully between the air filter and the carburetor we can get there because the engine's not doing great. All right. Let's Let's hit it. Oh, if nothing else, we got a good bit of money. And might even be able to afford an upgrade or two. If we can make it to hacking Dresden, man. What a day, Trashkin. And this guy's smoking more than I did when I was still delivering pizza for a living. Yeah, I pretty much ran on nicotine and spite. A whole lot of caffeine. Just an alarming amount, Trashkin. Like, take the amount that alarms you. Okay, now double it. I think we got a few 100 kilometers to go in-game. Oh, would help if I put the lamps on. Pretty sure that'll dead end. Alright, here we go. Like, sometimes you make money, you don't get a good run at the next stage. Sometimes you make no money, but you get a good run at the next stage because everything's in decent condition. Oh, I think I forgot to put that tire back. Eh. Oh well. I got the lion's share of that deal. So what if I'm out 30 or 20 bucks? Hopefully there'll be something worth picking up there. Or on the way. I'll settle for on the way. It's a good day when you buy out one of the outer shops. If you're doing trading and you don't need to build up a stock, it's a good idea to take the preference for an additional outer shop because they have two separate budgets for buying stuff.
Radio Berlin International mit dem Programm in deutscher Sprache.
Oh, would you look at that skybox? Yeah, not my taste in tunes, but alright. It'll do. It's something other than the deafening silence between my ears. Oh, and we're right outside of town. What do you know? Well, we didn't gain any additional goods to sell, but we're in fine shape to hit the old upgrade shop. Assuming the engine holds out. Just one more bend, old girl. Also, I'm just grateful this game doesn't have turning signals. Alright, old girl, just hang on a little longer. We're almost there. If we're real lucky, there might be the tool rack, which will really extend our range. Oh, also, if you're transporting goods across lines, it pays to check the hotel out because they'll have the newspaper. It'll give you some economic news, and if there's been a ban in the next country on an item. If you try bootlegging stuff, there's a chance they'll find it, but like it depends a lot on the checkpoint. I'm going. Alright. There we are. Alright, let's see what we can scrounge up. Yeah, we'll do. All right, let's head straight to the upgrades. Let's see, we got the bull bar, the light rack, and the mud flaps. Well, we'll take one of each. Well, that means we're also broke, but we get a little extra capability. We're a little more versatile. There you go, brighter lights. Less mud on it. And a little less damage when crashing into things when, like, I have to ram somebody off the damn road. Alright, which does, unfortunately, also mean we broke again. But we're a little better off than we started. We got a upgraded car, blindingly bright lamps. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that turbo bright, all right. Okay, that's much better on the road though. Up close, it's a nightmare. Alright then. Well, that will do. So that's gonna be a wrap for the first session. I'm gonna take a minute, do some light repairs, get the old Leica ready for the next session. I've been your humble host, Rasp Trashfire, and until next time on Trash Tier Gaming, good night. Thank you for coming out and making the Trash Fire a chill place to hang out. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all in the next one.